The first stop on our Australia travels is a town outside of Colac, where we will be staying on our friend's parents' dairy farm and work towards getting the bus engineered and registered for the road. One of the best things, well, I mean, other than seeing our friends almost every single day, but one of the other best things about living on a farm is milk.
Can you move back a bit?
Anytime we run out of milk and need some more, we just come over here, open the valve, and it comes straight out and right into our container, which is really cool. Job done. Doesn't get fresher than that. So we're staying with our friends here on the west of Victoria, and they actually have their wedding this weekend, which we're going to tomorrow. They mentioned in the last few days that this space behind is intended for a garden that they are yet to start, and they've lived here for quite a bit. So even though it's got some mint and a potato that's a bit green now, they've given it a go, but they haven't been able to find the time to start it yet. So I thought, since their wedding is coming up and one of my favorite things to do is to start gardens and to plant seeds, and I haven't actually touched soil and plants in such a long time, what better gift to give them than the gift of a garden. So we're going to transform this garden that's a little bit sad and neglected into something that's worth looking out the kitchen window for. So let's start by weeding this garden. Let's see how found some tools to make weeding the garden and fluffing it up easier. Ooh, this root's in there, isn't it? So from a quick dig around, I can tell that these guys have a lot of weeds growing during the summer times, because there's a lot of dandelion roots that are just thick, and there's also a lot of like grass roots in there. So I've done the best I can to clean it up, and I'm just going to use some cardboard boxes that we have laying around, they have laying around, to line the bottom of the garden bed so that I can then put some hay on top of it. The reason I'm using hay is because these guys actually have rabbits, which is perfect because they have bedding almost every single day or every time they clean their rabbits' areas, that can be used in the garden to add nutrients, to cover the soil so that it stays moist and also stays healthy, and encourages worms and microbes underneath the soil to rebuild the strength of it. So I'm really excited to use that up. Now I'm trying to figure out if these guys are connected to their mint and their potato plants, because ideally I would like to move these, especially because mint is a beginner's favorite plant. I've noticed it was my favorite plant when I started growing a garden, and I think I see it in every single garden that I go to. But the thing with mint is that it loves to spread out, and so if you put it in a garden bed, you'll end up with nothing but mint, which is fine if you love mint, but if you love growing other things as well, it's probably not going to be your best friend. So ideally potting that up separately will be really good, but if not, I think I might just move it into a corner or work around it, which is fine as well. We'll see what they want. Also, can we just take a moment to appreciate all this rhubarb and the fact that I've been given the green light to turn it all into barbecue sauce? Oh yeah. I went and purchased some cauliflower, some seasonal greens, and some snap peas as something to plant into the garden that's actually going to survive the cool weather, especially here in Victoria where it gets really cold. the chickens are allowed in here, probably. I mean, you can't stop them. Hi, ladies. So cute. Haven't seen you in here the whole week we've been here, and the minute I start a garden, you sniff it out. Very kind. Chickens. Something's happened. There we go. This one's just for their rabbits. I mean, they might like kale, but their rabbits love kale. I literally just got the green light to get the potatoes out, so out they come. Let's harvest any, if there is any. So I reckon the last thing we'll grow is garlic. What better garlic than our homegrown stuff? We'll leave the mint in there for now. I'll check in with you guys again in a couple of days and we'll see how everything settles in. If anything doesn't survive, if the chickens come over here and decide that they're going to destroy everything. Yeah. Yeah.